I joined the International Telecommunication Union, ITU, in 1986. In the past 50 years, China has benefited from participating in the affairs of the United Nations, and in return enhanced the authority and crisis response capabilities of the United Nations. In this regard, China has set a good example for developing countries to better develop themselves. A more prosperous China will make greater contributions to the cause of the United Nations, and will work with the UN member states to play a more active role in the early arrival of a community with a shared future for mankind.
The Chinese is now engaged in world peace and security issues through the United Nations. There are many Chinese peacekeeping troops, especially in Africa, which is very important for peace and security of Africa. Chinese is doing in economic area One Belt and Road program, which the Chinese are undertaking, not only in Africa, but it's very significant in Africa because we don't have the deficiency of infrastructural development, lack of communication, lack of roads, lack of railways are the most challenging factor in Africa. And she is sorting out that through these programs and other programs which through bilateral means, especially in my country.
In the 1980s and 1990s, China's cooperation with the United Nations mainly focused on bringing in international capital, technologies and ideas to support the development of energy, renewable energy, and especially clean energy in China. But now the world believes that China leads the world in terms of renewable energy and energy accessibility. So what China is doing now is, through this multilateral platform of the UN, to bring its effective practices, experiences and funding to other developing countries, thereby advancing the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, through such multilateral cooperation. As a UN agency tasked with eradicating hunger and poverty, FAO has the responsibility and obligation to share China's experience and story with the world. South-South cooperation is a great initiative for developing countries to seek strength through unity. China is one of the founding countries of South-South cooperation and the largest contributor to international organizations and the model of South-South tripartite cooperation. The Belt and Road Initiative, moreover, is also a good platform. Through this platform, FAO's Hand-in-Hand initiative can combine China's international agricultural cooperation with the agricultural food system transformation of other developing countries, better utilize China's capital, technology, market and experience to drive agriculture infrastructure development, agriculture technological advancement, and the development of agricultural product market and value chains in developing countries. In 2008, as a representative of China, I attended a training course on the security of radioactive sources in the Asia-Pacific region hosted by the IAEA in Jakarta, Indonesia, with experts mainly from Canada and the IAEA. At that time, we mainly learned from the experience of these developed countries and participated in the event as a listener and trainee. I joined the IAEA in 2011 and became an IAEA expert. At that time, there have been significant changes in China's role in international events. In 2018, for example, China volunteered to host the event after learning that the IAEA was planning to hold a similar training course on the security of radioactive sources in the Asia-Pacific region. The event was later held in Taiyuan, Shaanxi Province. More than 30 trainees from Southeast Asia participated in the event. A big difference is that the Chinese who participated in 2008 Jakarta event as trainees, came to the 2018 event as experts to give lessons on China's technological achievements. This, on the one hand, reflects the IAEA's recognition of China's technology and experts in the field. On the other hand, it also reflects China's growing involvement in international activities as well as its growing willingness to share its scientific and technological achievements with the international community.
In the field of combating desertification, it can be said that what we have done in China is outstanding. Every executive secretary spoke highly of China's achievement in the prevention and control of desertification. The biggest recognition, I think, is not from official statements, but from how much China's experience is valued in my everyday work. If a colleague wants some new suggestions or ideas for new projects, he or she will come over and ask me how China manages it.